If we could get through at least 1 week of not hearing a lie from our government officials, that would be great. But it's not happening today, as White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre is calling out the GOP House Oversight Committee for peddling lies about how the Biden family received millions of dollars from a Chinese energy company. Wait, didn't bank records show this has actually happened? Not sure why Karine Jean-Pierre would call bank records a lie. Do you have any clue as to why? Ukraine has invited Chinese President Xi Jinping to a peace formula that they created to end the war after Xi has already met with Russian President Vladimir Putin. Now, it's going to be real interesting to see how this one goes, since Putin has already signaled that the initial plan from China is favorable for peace. Some in Kiev, though, don't agree to having a dialogue with Xi, as they see that he's already picked a side, and NATO says that Russia actually doesn't have any plans for peace at all, and tells allies, including the United States, to prepare for the long haul. Multiple celebrities have been charged for taking part in crypto projects, as they've supposedly misled investors, and Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell is now taking calls as he continues to recover from a concussion. Now, before I continue, guys, please take a second, smash the like button for the video. It really helps to boost the algorithm, and I really appreciate every single one of your likes. And if you guys are new here and you're in need of your daily dose of the truth when it comes to Social Security, the state of our economy, the stock market, the housing market, and anything that affects our lives, our families, and our bank accounts, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And for the best way to invest in gold, hit the link in the description down below. I don't know if you guys heard, but gold just hit $2,000 an ounce. Be sure to hit the link in the description down below for the best way to buy gold. Now, at 81 years old, Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell is the longest serving leader in history, although he's now taking a break due to a fall that caused a concussion.
And it is an update on the top Republican in the Senate, who you'll remember was hospitalized nearly 2 weeks ago with a concussion and apparently a broken rib after he tripped and fell. We are now learning that Mitch McConnell is, in the words of his longtime political advisor, doing very well. Couple of pieces of news out of this new reporting. He's apparently been speaking to colleagues in the Senate on the phone. That's different because as of last week, it was mostly just on text. Nobody that we had known about had talked to him directly on the phone. There is no updated timetable, however, for when Mitch McConnell is going to get back to work as he continues to recover.
He is recovering at the moment, but he's also taking calls and telling his Republican colleagues that he's eager to return. One of the people that Mitch McConnell communicated with was Senator Shelley Moore Capito, who said, quote, "I've talked to him on text. He said he's getting better and getting stronger." That was pretty much it. He said he's getting stronger and better and be back soon is what he said to me, end quote. Now, while others are happy about his progress, there are some that say that he should probably just retire at this point. But what do you guys think? 81 years old, just fell, got a concussion? I don't know. And what do you think about all this talk of peace between Russia and Ukraine while we continue to see more attacks each and every single day? NATO Chief Jens Stoltenberg says that the peace plan are all for show and that, quote, "President Putin doesn't plan for peace. He's planning for more war and is reaching out to authoritarian regimes like Iran or North Korea and others to get more weapons," end quote. He also adds that Kiev's forces have been using around 4,000 to 7,000 artillery shells a day, while Russia uses up 20,000. This means that he's pushing to get more from allies. He also adds that the UK, France, Germany, and the United States should help strengthen Ukraine with advanced weaponry and munitions, but that each ally should be in it for the long haul. Now, speaking of peace, it looks as if Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky is willing to commit to it, with the condition that it be on their terms. Now, according to him, quote, "We offer China to become a partner in the implementation of the peace formula. We passed over our formula across all channels. We invite you to dialogue. We are waiting for your answer. We are receiving some signals, but there are no specifics yet," end quote. After Chinese President Xi Jinping's visit to Russia, all eyes are on what can happen next, given that the 12-point plan for peace that they have, it seems to favor Vladimir Putin.
Как раз сейчас перемены, которые не было в течение 100 лет. Там вместе двигаем эти перемены. Перекиньте, пожалуйста, дорогой друг.
And this sentiment is echoed by a military expert and head of the Center of Military and Legal Studies in Kiev when he said, quote, "After his visit to Moscow, we don't need to speak with him, Xi, right now. I do not see an importance for Kiev and for President Zelensky to have an audience or any conversations with Xi Jinping and China at all right now, because we can see right now, after Xi's visit to Moscow, there's been a strengthening of autocracy between Putin and Xi. China has chosen a side, the side of Russia. I'm not confident that China's plans and 12-point peace plan is good for Ukraine. I think that this is a very bad deal for Ukraine and that this is a plan for Russia. I do not see a possibility and importance of talking. So I guess that any peace plan pushed by China will probably be rejected by the Ukraine." Now, on the topic of rejections, White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre rejected the idea that the Biden family received any money from a Chinese energy company. Here, check this out.
House Oversight says they've got bank records showing a Chinese energy company paying 3 Biden family members through a third party. What were they paid for?
Look, I'm just not going to respond to that from here. Look, we have heard from House Republicans for years and years and years how the inaccuracies and lies when it comes to this issue. And I don't even know where to begin to even answer that question, because again, it's been lies and lies and inaccuracy for the past couple of years, and I'm just not going to get into it from here.
The Oversight Committee was ready though and posted this on their official Twitter account with the simple message, quote, "Bank records don't lie." Now, what do you guys make of that? Because let's be real, one side has to be lying, or maybe both sides are lying somehow. Who knows at this point, right? But I want you guys to assess this one for yourselves. Now, on that note, a few celebrities should have assessed the risk of endorsing cryptocurrencies without disclosing what they were paid to do. The list includes influencer Jake Paul, actress Lindsay Lohan, and musicians like Soulja Boy, Neo, Akon, just to name a few. In total, 8 celebrities have been charged, with 6 of them already agreeing to pay more than $400,000 to settle these charges.
Well, right now, 8 celebrities are facing charges related to their endorsements of crypto asset companies run by crypto entrepreneur Justin Sun. Now, the list is long. It includes actress Lindsay Lohan, social media personality Jake Paul, rappers Soulja Boy and Lil Yachty, and singers Austin Mahone and Akon. The complaint says the stars failed to disclose that they were paid to promote crypto. All but Soulja Boy and Mahone agreed to settle without admitting wrongdoing. Justin's son now also facing charges.
This is the danger of putting your trust in influencers in this day and age. And I guess that's why myself, along with, many other YouTube personalities, are open to our conversations and collaborations and sponsorships, because that's the way it's supposed to be. We're supposed to be transparent with you guys. It's only fair. But that's why I always put my money where my mouth is. If I tell you that there's ways to make money through investments like the stock market, real estate, it's because that's what I'm doing. I've done my homework. I've done my own research. Now, obviously, you should do your own homework and you should do your own research as well. The same thing with side hustles and small businesses. All of these many different opportunities, they have the potential to create and increase cash flow. That's why I like to talk about them, because they're real opportunities. I mean, heck, gold just hit $2,000 an ounce, and it has been identified as one of the best hedges against inflation since pretty much the beginning of time. So yeah, I am a fan of gold. I'm not saying put all your money in gold. I'm not saying put any of your money in gold, but I do respect the fact that, it has stood the test of time. So for the best way to invest in gold, there's a link in the description down below this video. Feel free to check that out. But before I go, guys, please don't forget to drop a thumbs up for the video. Also subscribe for your daily dose of the truth. Appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.